What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. If you haven't been to the channel before, my name is Lili, and this is where I document my real estate investing journey and bring you guys along with me. Right now, I've got 2 properties under contract, and I've got some exciting news about what's been going on in my wholesaling business. But before I get to that, I want to show you guys how I find cash buyers. So in this video, I'm going to record my screen, find those cash buyers, give them a call, let you guys listen into how the conversation goes, and we'll see if we get any interest on the 2 properties I have right now. What would be ideal is that some of these buyers want to come out and see the properties that I have, but even if they don't, I would love to just make the relationship, connect with them, and get them onto my buyers list in case future deals that I get they would be interested in. So I'm gonna get everything set up, record my screen, and while I'm doing that, you know what to do. Turn the like button blue, and don't forget to subscribe for future content. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up PropStream. If you guys don't have PropStream, definitely use the link in my description. You'll get a free 7-day trial, and you'll get a little bit of a discount off of the monthly price if you do decide to keep it. PropStream is something that I use literally every single day, not necessarily to find properties, but to research properties that I get under contract, as well as to find cash buyers. So I'm gonna open it up, and what I'm gonna do is type in my city up here in the search bar. And like I said, right now I've got 2 properties under contract, and one of them, let me look at the map. So one of them is right here, and then another one is up here. So they're in kind of different areas, but I'm gonna set up the filter to see if I can get buyers that would be interested in either or both, and I'll show you how I do that. So come back to PropStream. Here's the map of Tulsa again. So one property's down here, one property's up here. And so I'm gonna draw on the map the area that I want. Just basically like this. And I'm gonna search. And so what PropStream is showing me are the details of all of the properties within this green highlighted area. So I can see that there's 1129 of them on the MLS, 475 foreclosures or pre-foreclosures, 24 auctions, blah, 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 blah. And what I'm interested in are the cash buyers, but I'm actually not just gonna straight away click on this because there's 10,000 cash buyers that have purchased properties in this area for cash, right? So that's not what I want. I wanna come up here to filter, quick list choices, and I'm actually gonna come down to flippers right here. And from what I understand, this is showing me properties that were purchased for cash and less than 2 years later resold on the MLS, right? So we could think of a cash buyer or an investor who purchased property for cash, fixed it up, and then resold it on the MLS for a profit. And so these are the exact cash buyers we're looking for, not just people who are purchasing properties for cash, but those that are reselling them on the MLS. They're flippers, not just cash buyers. And the reason that's important to me is because both of the properties that I have under contract right now are not great rental properties, but they could be really great flips, meaning that the price point is high, the margin is high, but if somebody was to fix it up and rent it out, the rent value wouldn't cover what they needed to for it to be a good deal, if that makes sense. So I want to look specifically for flippers because both of these deals are great for flippers. All right, so a couple of the things that I want to add in here is I want to say that the property type is a single family house. So people who purchase single family houses. And I actually want to say, let's see, how many do we have here? So we've got 106. So those are single family houses purchased. And I do want to have a minimum price point. Let's see, how do I do that? Ownership info, last sale price. So I want to have a minimum price point of, let's see, one of my properties is for sale for $155 and the other one is for sale for $220. So we're going to say a minimum price point of, let's call it $130. We can see 63 properties that were purchased for over $130,000 and then are now either being resold or were recently resold on the MLS. So I'm going to take this list and I'm going to select the entire list here, and I'm going to hit add to list, and I'm going to name it, cash buyers 130K plus, and then today's date, which is September 29th. And I'm going to save that list, close it, and then I'm going to come over here to skip tracing, and I want to get phone numbers. I did skip trace emails before. I didn't feel like the emails were working. Maybe it's just because I didn't get any responses, but it's just hard to know, like, if your email is being sent off into the abyss, if it's going into a spam folder, if it's the wrong email address. So I don't want to do emails. I want to do phone numbers. The conversations that I have with people, I'll get their emails through that if they're actually, interested cash buyers. So then I want to hit select contacts. I want to come up here to select groups. Here's the list I just did. I want to add all of those selected contacts. So now I have 62 down here, and I'm done. 62 contacts selected. Next. And it's going to charge me. Interesting. That's very interesting. 17 selected. 45 have been omitted due to being duplicates, having been appended already, or having insufficient information. I don't know, but let's try it. So for some reason, our list got put down from 65 to 17. So if we go into skip tracing, or actually, where do we need to go? We need to go into contacts, I believe. Yeah, and we can see that the skip tracing is processing. So let's go in and just see what's going on with one of these properties. Open it up on Zillow. All right, I can see this property is pending for $1.5 million. Okay, so meticulously restored estate. This is definitely a flipper, right? And I want to scroll down. I want to see how much they purchased this house for. So if I could see complete price history, in 2009 it was purchased for $790,000, and it was just, oh, here we go. In 2019 it was purchased for $740,000, and they flipped it for $1.5 million. Right, so this is a high-end flipper. Like, I definitely want to get this person on my list. So that's, hopefully someone that we'll be able to reach today. Let's look up another one. It's kind of fun. All right, here's another one. All right, so this one's for sale for $850,000. There's no pictures. Oh, it's a new construction, right? So I'm not necessarily interested in the new construction ones. I want to look for people who want to buy my house and flip it. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this one. All right, so this one is actively for sale for $500,000, and if we scroll down, it was sold in 2019 for $165,000 and is being resold right now for $499. Right? Obviously, a very nice high-end flip. So these are exactly the types of cash buyers that you want to be looking for. People who are actively buying in your area. I believe the filter on PropStream does it for the last 2 years. Something that's been purchased for cash and relisted on the MLS in the last 2 years. So yeah, exactly what we're looking for. So one issue that I think we might be running into with why we only got like 17 out of those 62 is because a lot of them are probably purchased through LLCs, and it's really hard to find LLC phone numbers. And I don't think that for the most part, LLC phone numbers show up when you're skip tracing. I think only individual phone numbers show up. So that might be why our list got knocked down so much. But I still think, like, even if it's just 17, I mean, I wasn't going to show you all 62 people today. I'll probably look up those LLCs on Facebook or online and find their numbers. But even 17 is a great number of cash buyers to get. All right, so it looks like our skip trace is complete. And I think I was actually right. Like, the ones with the LLCs, those numbers aren't showing up. But there is something that we could do for those. So like this one, this top one, that was a super nice flip, right? I'm going to copy and paste the address. And what I can do, and I'll probably do this either tomorrow or tonight, is I can look and see who the listing agent was, right? I can call this person, say, hey, I see that you sold a house for a flipper over on Hazel Boulevard. I've got a property that I'm looking to pass off. That would be a great candidate for a flip. Can you put me in touch with your investor? Something like that. So I could do that for everything, but in some ways, I do want to build the individual relationship with the investors. So the ones that aren't under an LLC, I can call them and, have that personal conversation. And the ones that are, I can try to reach them through their real estate agent. So I'm going to go back to PropStream and I'm going to hit export. And I exported it down here, and then I'm going to open up Notion. So this is where I don't use a CRM. I don't know how to use a CRM. I keep everything organized in a Notion set of databases, and it really works for me. I've got it super customized to myself. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here and I'm going to open up a new page, and I'm going to call this page, what did we say? 130K plus cash buyers. And I'm going to make this page a table, and I'm going to come up here to these three dots, and I'm going to hit merge with CSV, and I'm going to grab that CSV file that we just got, open it up, And boom, there we go. And so there's a lot of information in here because PropStream gives us a lot of information. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of organize all of this real quick, and then I'll get started calling. All right, so this is good enough, and we're going to get started. I'm going to make this first call. I'm actually not going to call this gentleman. He's already on my list, but I am going to call another one. So I won't show you guys the phone numbers, obviously, but you guys can listen in. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was trying to reach.
This is she.
Hi, my name is Lili. I'm a local wholesaler, and I was just wondering if you're still purchasing investment properties.
You know, not at this moment.
Okay.
But, yeah.
When do you think you'll be back in the game?
Got to get some money.
I hear you. I hear you. Would it be okay if I got your email address and sent you what I have, and then whenever you're ready, you can reach back out to me?
Oh, yeah. Just call me in a couple of months.
Alrighty, I will hit you up in a couple of months.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Alright, so make a note of that and keep going down our list. So I'm going to tag her as not buying right now. Alrighty, here we go. Number disconnected.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hi, my name is Lili. I'm a local wholesaler, and I was calling because I was wondering if you're still picking up investment properties here in Tulsa. I have a couple of properties that I'm looking to assign to a buyer. You can reach me at 918. I wasn't really ready for that voicemail. I had to think about what I needed to say. All right, let's see.
At the tone, when you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name is Lili. I'm a local wholesaler here in Tulsa, and I was reaching out to see if you're still picking up investment properties. If so, I have a couple that I'm looking to pass off. You can reach me at 918. That was better. All right.
I'm not able to get to the phone right now. Hello?
Hi, I was trying to reach Mr.
Yes, that's me.
Hi, my name's Lili. I'm a local investor, and I was calling to see if you're still picking up investment properties here in Tulsa.
No, not right now.
Okay. Do you know when you'll be back in the game?
I would guess we've got a bunch of places down here we have to take care of. I'd say probably in about a year.
Okay. Well, definitely.
We're gonna be out for about a year.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely, keep you on my list, and, sometime next year, reach back out to you.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. A year. Okay. Out. Call back in a year. I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't remember him in a year, but it's okay. It's all good. Buyers are much nicer than homeowners when you cold call them.
Hello.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Miss.
This is her.
Hi, my name is Lili. I'm a local investor here in Tulsa, and I was wondering if you're still buying investment properties.
No, I bought a home.
Okay, so you're already good to go.
Yep, I am. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So she's just somebody who got money, who just bought her house for cash. She's not an investor, right? You see, she said, I already bought my home, right? So I'm going to just tag her as non-investor. But yeah, like I was saying, one good thing about cold calling buyers is that they are nowhere near as hostile as when you cold call, homeowners and ask them if they want to sell, because buyers, you're bringing them a deal, and even if they're not interested, they kind of know the game. So yeah, I've had much more pleasant conversations with buyers, than I have with homeowners.
Hello?
Hi, I was trying to reach, Mr.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Lili. I'm a local investor in Tulsa. Are you still buying investment properties? Hang up. Okay. Here we go. It's all good. I don't know. Maybe I didn't sound as confident on that one. I don't know.
Hello. We are not available now.
One more. For now. Don't worry, we're not done.
Your call has.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 6 voicemails, 1 person hung up, 2 numbers disconnected, 2 people not buying right now, 1 person no voicemail set up, and 1 person that was not an investor. Now, hopefully of those, what did I say? 1, 2, 3. Hopefully of those 6 voicemails that were left, some of them will get back to me. But, I didn't want to sugarcoat what it's like when you only get, 13 numbers. You're bound to not do too well.
A few minutes later.
Okay, wait, I was gonna leave, but then I realized I missed a call. Let's pull this back up and call somebody back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hello?
Hi, sorry I missed you again. This is Lili.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I was just calling to see if you were also an investor buying properties in Tulsa.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Are you still looking for more properties? I have 2 available right now that would be good for fix and flips.
Yeah, but I don't, is that the residential or commercial?
They're residential.
I'm looking for a house, but I'm looking to flip it and fix it and sell it.
Yeah, these are both great for fixing them up and reselling them. They need updates.
Oh, I bought 5 this year, 6 this year.
Awesome. Well, maybe you want 2 more.
Okay, the house you're asking is in 91st of Sheridan. How much you asking for?
I'm asking $220 for it. It can be resold for $355.
1981. And how big is that? I'm really looking for 1-story house.
A 1-story house?
Yes.
Yeah, this one is actually 1 story, but it's 3,700 square feet. So it's a big house, but there's no upstairs. It's all 1 level.
Oh, just 3,700 square feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just can you send me a link of that or something? And how about the second house? I know, are you a real estate? Are you working with the real estate or how do you have those houses?
I work, I work with other investors to find them deals, to find them good houses, and then I pass them off. So I'm an investor too. I've had, rentals and things like that.
Investor too, but this house wasn't something you didn't like. Is that right?
I just don't have all of the cash right now to flip it, so I'm looking to pass it off to another investor who wants to, fix it up and resell it.
What is the last price? If I like it, you can go.
Well, I could do this one at $220, and then I have another one for sale for $155. The one in Owen Park. Do you know where Owen Park is?
No.
It's right by downtown, but a lot of the houses over there are being fixed and flipped. So I'm asking $155 for the one in Owen Park, and it can be resold for $255.
$255. Okay, send me the both of the houses.
Okay, and if you want to see either of them tomorrow, you can let me know, and I can let you into the houses so you can see them.
Okay, sure.
All right, I will. Is it okay if I text this number and I text you the link to see the pictures and stuff? That. Okay, I will do that now. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that was good. Sorry this video is not going to be, as well lit or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to get back, on the phone real quick because, she called me back. We played phone tag like 3 times. So I knew, after I left the voicemail, she was interested. And yeah, she said she bought like 5 or 6 this year. So hopefully she wants this one or these 2. I'll keep you guys updated. But what this is showing me is that like the serious buyers are, already buying names in their or buying properties in their LLC's name. And so it's going to be difficult to find them using this method. And I think part of the reason is because it's such a high price point, right? For my other cash buyer list, when I did this, I got like 80 numbers and I just went through and cold call, but that was because the purchase price was between, $50,000 and $90,000. This list, this is a much different type of buyer. And so they've obviously, the vast majority of them stopped buying in their personal name, started buying in their LLC name. But we're not done. We're going to find those other cash buyers and give them a call up right now as well. So let's do it. If we go back to PropStream to our list, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these addresses in these homes and I'm going to see if these buyers are interested. I'm going to say that this one might be a little bit too much. Like my ARVs for my 2 properties are $250 and $350. And so, yeah, while it is still a high priced house, it's not this high priced. So I'm going to reach out to that buyer at another time, but they might be on another level. So this sold for $325 in November. So yeah, it's right between my price point. $250 and $350 are the two ARVs I have, and they sold theirs for $325. So I'm gonna look and see who was the listing agent. I can come down to the sale, and there we go, seller's agent right there. And I'm gonna give him a call. Well, first, let me look at the pictures and make sure that this was actually a flip. Is it staged? Yeah, I would say this is definitely staged and flipped. I think this is staged. Yeah, this is nice. Ooh, maybe it's not staged. There's a bunch of clothes in there. Okay, not staged. Now we're looking for, never mind. Sorry, Jack, we're not calling you. All right, here's one that's pending for $1 million. This is a high-end flipper for sure. And let's just go ahead and call. All right, so here's the listing agent. I'm gonna look up her contact information. There's her cell number. Hi, my name is Lili. I was calling about one of your listings. Is this an okay time?
Yeah.
Awesome. I see you are selling the house over on Columbia Avenue, and I'm an investor, and I was just, inquiring if that was an investor who flipped that property.
No, that house is sold.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was an investor who flipped it. I'm an investor as well.
No, that's brand new construction.
Oh, that's a new construction. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking to see what were flips and what were new, so that's all I need.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's something to take note of. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't just blast text out those investors that I cold called. And there's two reasons. One, I do want to try to make the relationship by getting on the phone and talking with them. I think that's better than texting. And two, Google Voice, which is what I use to, make the phone calls and send texts and stuff, to have a local number. If you send out too many texts in a row that say the same thing, they will ban you and you'll lose your number forever. And I don't want that to happen because that's my business number. So yeah, that's why I'm just very careful with the texts I send and make sure that they don't all look the same, going out back to back like that. I wish I had gotten the chance to talk to more buyers for you guys, but hopefully you have an understanding of how to find the buyers, both using PropStream and by calling agents for other listings that have been flipped. And yeah, it doesn't always work out, right? You got to understand that when you're sitting down to make these calls, you might get all voicemails. You might have wrong numbers. You might have agents who don't want to talk to you, or people who just don't know what you're talking about because you're like, investing, what are you talking about? I just purchased a house for cash, right? So, but at least you guys know exactly how to find those properties. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated on all my deals. I have some really, really exciting news coming for you guys. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss future content. Until next time, because I post videos 3 times a week. But until next time, YouTube says you should check out this video right here. I say you should watch this one. Thank you so much for watching.